Hey everyone, Aussie Viking here for another video. Sorry it's been a while, and I know this is going to be a bit weird because I'm using my cam and stuff. I haven't used that in a while. You know me, every now and then I like to do something different, do a different type of video. This one I'm going to do because I want to talk about certain albums, because this year has been fantastic for albums. I'm not going to lie, there's been some fantastic, great, awesome 10 out of 10 albums. We've had Heilung, Machine Head, Megadeth, Blind Guardian, Amon Amarth, like, oh my god, Creator, so many good bands. Some of my favourite bands have released a new album this year, and it's been great. Honestly, all I need is another tier album, and Metallica album this year. Of course, that's not going to happen because we're almost at the end of the year, but if it did, 10 out of 10, I'd be the happiest guy in the world, so... Yeah, and Ozzy Osbourne's coming out as well. Like, holy shit, what a freaking good year. 10 out of 10 if you're a music fan. And I want to talk about it. So, I want to talk about Heilung's newest album. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic album. It's called Drif, and it's very, very good. It's a good mix between Ofnit and Futher, which, sorry if I butchered the names of saying that, my bad. But really, really good album. It's interesting. It's a very good mix. I think the first three songs on this are fantastic. The vocals are just the male grunts, and the female angelic sort of just Valkyrie type of voices is brilliant. It's a fantastic mix of ambience and really speaks to your soul. And if you're really into that sort of mythology that they deal with, which is like mostly Norse and other Celtic stuff, and just fantastic life stuff, nature stuff, it's actually really good, and it really connects really well. And honestly, yeah, it's fantastic. I suggest, if you ever listen to the album, listen to it yourself. Okay, so I've listened to it about 3-4 times, not counting when I listen to my headphones, but like with a good sound system. I've got a fairly good sound system that I use, so I used it on that. So the first time I listened to it on my sound system, I lay down in my bed, shut everything off, and was very much an ambient sort of and I really felt it in my soul and my body. The second time I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Unfortunately, I had to turn Woodruner's music off, but hey, Heilung is a very good substitute. And I played that, and it's a different feeling. It's a good feeling. I always say, if you're going to listen to an album like this, and it goes for a lot of other albums, listen to it in different ways. Like, have that intimate moment, but have that sort of just, it's in the background as you're playing something that's familiar and visually connects to what you're listening to, and it explodes way better. This is an album I had to take a while to get to because I love the second album so much. And the first one, I thought the first one wasn't as musical as, say, the second one. The second one really hit their stride, and this one is a very good mix, like I said. First three songs are fantastic, very, very good, really, really powerful, very, very vocal, and just, it catches your soul, man. It just catches your soul and doesn't want to let go. Loved it. After that, they have like the hey ha cha cha, like a sort of like crowd roaring sort of stuff, which was very good, very get you hyped up. I was in a fight when that happened, so my Ivor was just cutting heads off and everything. It was fantastic at the time. And then they do a sort of like talking in, I assume, German. I'm not the best with different languages, but I believe it was like German or something like that. And they had that different language going, and that was really good. They went to a more ambient sort of emotional song, female vocal heavy, and then they did the more male one. It was really good. I would argue that they're about 5 great songs. The more like the and the sort of like talking ones, they work and they're there, but unless they didn't hit me as much as the sort of songs did on the previous album. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's very good. It has the atmosphere. I do think the last track doesn't end off very strongly. Like, if you go to Futher's last track, again, sorry about the pronunciation. When you first heard that, you were like, holy shit, what is this? This is like techno, but like not. But it was just amazing. Like, and like just brilliant. The new album, Drif, ends well. It ends well. It's not perfect, but it ends really well. It's just different, and I'm not saying the male vocals were bad. It was mainly focused on male vocals, and I loved it because, again, the is just brilliant. I love that, if you can't tell. So it's good. It really works, but I didn't think it was a strong ending. But then again, the songs before that really, like, it goes 3 songs, sort of that in-depth sort of storytelling sort of motif of music and sound and stuff as a storytelling device, an even longer one, and then two new songs, and then it ends on the similar one, and it has got a really nice undertone that's quite interesting and dark. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I always like the vocals where it's a mix of the male and females and like the really cool beats of like natural music, and they're my favorite Heilung songs. But some people really like it. I do too, depending on my mood, I guess you could say. The more flatter, sort of grittier aspects of the album, and music. So yeah, it's good. It is good. Listen to it a few times. I had to listen to this a few times, and it's definitely it's better than the Ofnir. I think Ofnir was good, but I don't think it was until Futher that they really had an idea of how they want to do their musical style fully. And Drif is a good mix of the first two albums together, and this is a good in between. And I'm very interested to see how they go on for later on in the next album, and so on and so forth. Very, very interesting. Highly recommend it if you're into a lot of Norse stuff or pagan music, I guess you could say. Basically music that feeds your soul and is very based on nature. 100%, 10 out of 10, loved it. Now, when I say 10 out of 10, I'm not going to give, when I just do reviews before, I wouldn't go 10 out of 10, yada, yada. It's a thumbs up. I love the album, it's a thumbs up, but don't take the 10 out of 10 as being a masterpiece. It's thumbs up, alright? That's what I'm going to give it. I don't like doing the 10 out of 10s or 8 out of 10s. That's dumb. All I'm going to say is it's a very thumbs up. If you already like this music, you will love this album. If you're in between, I'd say give Ofnir a try. Listen to those type of music and see how you feel. Give Futher a try if you haven't already, and then you'll get an idea. Basically, if you listen to the first two albums, this one being a mix of the first two, you'll get a good idea of what you want, pretty much. But yeah, that's it. This Heilung album's fantastic. Drif is fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. I do want to do sort of more talking about music. I used to do that years ago, and I'm like, I kind of want to bring it back because I've been working a lot. I got 2 jobs. My day off, I'm still working basically, and I'm lucky enough I don't start work for another hour and a half as I make this. So I sort of figured I'd make a small video. So every now and then it's good to just do a small little video like this, and it's good because it's good music. I want to do the same for Amon Amarth. I want to do the same for the new Machine Head, Megadeth, Aussie when it comes out, and stuff like that. So I'll probably do a few more videos like this, and then I'll try to because my channel, if you don't know, it's a mix of everything. It's like me. It's random as fuck, and it's great because I think that's a good thing. You don't know what you're gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but hey, it's fun in the end. But anyway, that is Aussie Viking it. I shall see you all in Valhalla. Bye.